Hey guys, what's up? It's great to have you back on the FX Chart Setups YouTube channel. In this one, we're not going to be going over or rather into any technical analysis, but instead we're actually going to get into our custom indicators, our custom FX Chart Setups indicators. So in this video, we're going to go through 4 different indicators. I'm basically going to go through exactly what they do and how we use them. And so also one of these 4 indicators is going to be given to you guys completely free. We're going to actually get into that a little bit later on in the video. So let's get into the first indicator. So the first indicator that I want to speak about is called the sun indicator. And basically what this indicator is doing is that it's basically looking for all of these overbought and oversold regions. And as you can see on the chart, there are basically 3 different markings that basically have 3 different meanings. So we'll get into the least important ones and then go through to the most important ones. So the least important markings on your chart are obviously these yellow dots that you can see on the chart, and what these signify are minor turning points. So where markets are basically oversold on smaller time frames, you'll probably see these dots over here. And then the next form of indication that we have are these pink dots that are slightly bigger than the smaller yellow ones. And what these ones basically indicate are larger swings. So they are not small swings, they are slightly larger swings. And the last indication that we have, let me just find one, are the suns. That's why this is called the sun indicator. And so basically what the sun is what the sun signifies is basically a large swing, a potential large swing, or the end of that larger wave and possibly the beginning of a new wave in a different direction. And so what this is actually doing also is it's looking for those double bottom patterns. So once this indicator finds the peak, it basically starts looking for that second peak. And once it finds that second peak, you'll see this triangle marked out, and it will even give you basically an entry price, that if price does break this is the neckline of this potential double bottom pattern. And that is basically the sun indicator explained. I'll just go into another example of how this looks for those double bottoms. So we have this extreme peak signified by the sun. After this peak, we have that neckline. We see that small yellow dot there, and after we see the small yellow dot, basically what we have is that second peak being formed, signified by another yellow dot. And we'll see that once price basically breaks this neckline area, whatever that price is, I think it's 0.91306. Yeah, so once price basically breaks that level, then obviously this is a potential this is a confirmed double top pattern based on the rules that this algorithm is looking for. And then you basically see the market melt. So right now, speaking about current price action on USD CHF, we see that this in the sun indicator has basically signified that we are now in the process of completing this first peak. So from this point, basically what it's going to be looking for is that neckline and then that second peak before giving us any double bottom confirmation. Let's go into the next one. So the next indicator that I want to speak about is our harmonics indicator. Now this is an indicator that I love a hell of a lot. A lot of my time is devoted into this particular indicator and basically trying to find ways to make it better. And people that already are our members and do have these indicators know that this is actually our second version of the harmonic indicator. And so basically we just added some upgrades onto this indicator. We made it look for more stuff, and yeah, it was accurate enough anyway, the previous version. So this version is just as accurate. So what this does is that it basically looks for those impulsive and corrective legs, and then once it finds these impulsive and corrective legs on its own behind the scenes, it's placing Fibonacci retracements and extensions on each of these legs, and basically what it's doing is that it's looking for harmonic patterns. So in this case, this is part of all of the new harmonic patterns that we've actually put into this harmonic indicator to basically look for. It's looking for things that you don't even see in the books, in your normal textbooks. It's looking for bullish and bearish dragons, bullish and bearish swans, all of these exotic patterns that you've probably never heard of. It's looking for those as well. So in this case, there's a bullish total 2. This is a reversal harmonic pattern, so obviously we do expect the price to move to the upside from here. And then also this red line is basically where the potential first targets, if you do make that entry in this region, where the potential first targets of your position could be. So this indicator does a lot more than just find those harmonic patterns. It basically is looking for regions where you enter and regions where you can exit your position as well. And yeah, that's basically our harmonic indicator. Let's go on to the next indicator that I want to speak about, and that is our currency strength indicator. So what the currency strength indicator basically does is that it calculates individually for each pair how this pair is performing across the whole forex market, and then once it comes up with a final conclusion based on how these pairs are performing individually across all the pairs, it gives you an output in the form of a number. 7.9 is obviously, the closer you get to 10, the stronger the currency is. So far I haven't seen any currency actually get to 10, and the closer it is to 0, obviously the weaker the currencies are. And we've also color coded them so you can see all the currencies from 0 basically to 3 are all in red, and then from 3 to 4 are going to be in blue, from 5 to 7 are going to be in green, and then anything above 7 will be pink, and that's obviously the strongest currencies. So what this does in addition is that when you go on a particular pair, like right now we are on USD CHF, it basically calculates what is the combined strength for USD CHF, and you see that it's telling you that USD CHF is a sell, obviously based on the fact that the Swiss franc is stronger than the US dollar by minus 0.3. So that is basically what our currency strength indicator does, and basically what this is for is our last confluence on our position after we've basically got that harmonic pattern. After that harmonic pattern, we wait for that double bottom by the sun indicator, and after we get that double bottom from the sun indicator, we wait for our currency strength indicator to show us that the currencies are now bullish in this case, because we are looking for buys or whatever. We wait for the currency strength indicator to show us that our pairs are bullish, and then we got that added confluence to go into that position. And the last indicator that I want to speak about basically is our confirmation indicator. Now, how this indicator functions is very similarly to how Bollinger Bands function. So what this does, there is an invisible moving average in here. It would just have been unnecessary to add the moving average here, so you can't see the moving average. But basically what you can see are these two thin lines, which is basically a calculation that is one standard deviation away from the average of that moving average. So these thin lines are basically one standard deviation away from current price action, and these thicker lines are two standard deviations away from the current price action. So we wait for price to touch the red side for all of those selling opportunities, and touch the green side for all of those buying opportunities. Very simple, very straightforward, guys. This is the confirmation indicator, and this is also the indicator that I will be giving you guys for absolutely free. To get this indicator, I will put the link to our public Telegram channel in the description of this video, and you guys basically will be able to click join the channel, and you'll find the free indicator somewhere on the channel, though this is the indicator that I will be giving you guys for free, guys. I hope that it does help you basically time those entries perfectly and avoid jumping into the markets when markets are doing something like this. If you are a swing trader and you want to be basically looking for those sniper entries at reversals, at major reversal points, then I guess that this is the indicator that will help you get those entries. Though that's the end of this currency going well. That's the end of us going into our FX chart setups custom indicators. And if you guys do have any additional questions, you'll be able to contact me using my information given in the free channel. That's it from me, guys, going into all of these custom indicators. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that you guys do see the value in these indicators that we've basically taken a hell of a lot of time and put a whole lot of work into creating, just to make trading a little bit easier for some of you guys that are struggling to find that consistency.